In this video, we are going to be analysing Adobe ticker ADBE. Now, this one was quite a strange one, at least looking at the intraday chart. We can see we did open up around $338. We pushed to a high of around $345. So this was 2% up on the day, and we can see we actually ended up closing the day down 0.25%. So obviously we can see near the end, near the close, we did just really fall in price. So again, something to be wary of, and we saw this all happen on an increase of volume. Again, you always expect an increase in volume coming into the close, but it was definitely interesting to see for a stock go up 2.5% on the day and then end up ending the day negative. But on to the more important part, and these are going to be our technical levels. What are we paying attention to? And as of right now, we kind of did bounce off of this first deviation. We've had some good momentum to the upside. If we continue up, and really we would expect it kind of continuing this uptrend as of now, and we would have a target of $358. So this is where we expect it to price to continue again. Probably not something I'm going to look to catch long from here, because really your stock's just going to have to be too wide. It's taking on a lot of extra risk if you're looking to trade it now. But again, from here it still looks like there is about 17-18 points of upside to go. But once we come into this level again, this is when I wouldn't flip bearish right away, but if I was long, I would start to lock in some profits. I may look to take a temporary short of this level. But if we can break it, then we are looking for a target of 380. Now, if we break that, then we have our next level at 415. And again, this is then when I turn more bearish. When we're looking at these levels, first deviations, I will still play off these levels, but really the key ones are going to be the second, third, and fourth deviations. Again, fourth never really hits, but second and third are the key ones to watch because they tend to just be the highest probability trades. If you come into it, the first time you tap, you tend to get a pullback or a reversal. But if you're able to then retest it, you look for that break, come back to retest it as a level, and if it can hold, there's a good indication that that trend will carry on. So 415 is going to be that key one. This is where I would flip short bias, look to trade it short, but if it then ends up pushing back up, wait for the break above the level, come back to test 414 as a support, and if it can hold, I would look to trade it long biased and have a target of around 470 to 478. If we break that, we're then looking at 525, going over to 577, and a final level at 675. Now, onto the supports quickly. What are we also paying attention to? So 303 going to be a key support, very near to that statistical, well, is that statistical mean, as well as 275. Again, use this as a range, and this one's key because we can see this is where we sold it off to. Started to slow down on this downward momentum, got that double tap, ended up breaking up. We then quickly tested this level again before all this buying pressure came in. So it's really showing as a key zone of support as of right now. Definitely a supply zone coming into here. So if we end up breaking this, be paying attention because there will most likely be a lot of stops to trigger, probably below that 270. 273 would definitely trigger some, but going below probably 270 is going to be that key psychological level. Breaking through there will probably snap down if we break that, and we would have targets going down to 247, 1 at 93, 180, and then final levels taking us down to 137 and 80. Now, these are the key levels. Again, there is a lot of levels here. Do you need to pay attention to all of them? No. All you really need to do, and to make this simple, we'll go onto a chart like this with no indicators. And it's really just paying attention to where you are now. We're at 340 currently. So the only two levels that I would be paying attention to is 357 and 303. If we start to sell off, can we hold above the 303? If not, wait for a break. And again, as this is more of a zone, I would be waiting for a break below kind of the 52-week low, so around 247, 243. If we break this, expect a snap down, and we would be having a target of 247. On the other hand, if you're looking to play it to the upside, again, I'd be more bullish on this stock until we get to around 357. Then this is where I would definitely be looking in profits, moving stops at a minimum, expecting a pullback at a minimum off this level. But if we can break it, come back to retest it as a support and hold. Good indication that we'll go to 380, and again, we're looking for that same pattern. If it can break above, come back to retest as a support and hold. 414 will be that next level. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, why not drop a like and subscribe and check out one of these two analysis videos.